It's Monday morning on a busy Los Angeles construction site. The framing crew is already up on the second deck. You need to tell the lead carpenter to finish the blocking before the inspector arrives, but the words won't come. You're stuck in a searching loop of necesito el bloqueo while the crew waits. This disconnect happens because the workforce driving Los Angeles construction doesn't speak textbook Castilian. They speak a fast, direct variety of Spanish rooted in Mexico City and central Mexico. On a busy site, that gap has an immediate financial impact. Every minute spent searching for a word is a minute closer to a missed window with a sub or a delayed city inspection. This OSHA fatality data reveals a severe consequence. Hispanic workers are disproportionately overrepresented in fatal construction incidents. Language barriers are a documented contributing factor. When a worker isn't sure if you said "don't cut yet" or just "cut," the entire site's safety is compromised. Mastering this localized dialect isn't about cultural politeness. It is a mandatory operational tool required to protect your margins and keep your crew alive. Bridge building starts with how you assign tasks. On a loud job site, morning instructions need to be authoritative and clear. In this context, the verb quiero, I want, sounds like a personal preference. To give a hard requirement, you use necesito, I need. You can soften that directness without losing authority. Starting an instruction with oye or mira isn't rude. It's the standard, culturally warm way to get a worker's attention before moving into the task. You also have to navigate the site's hierarchy. While your crew will likely address you with the formal usted, you can use the informal tú with them to signal peer-level respect and warmth. Adopting these linguistic markers transforms you from an outsider barking orders into an integrated leader capable of managing a cohesive team. That leadership is vital during a safety crisis. Imagine a worker stepping onto a scaffold, el andamio, that isn't properly secured. If you shout, "No," the meaning is ambiguous. In a loud environment, a worker might freeze in place or misunderstand the command entirely. To halt physical action safely, you need a precise, culturally recognized command. Espera, wait. If you need to shut down access to a hazard completely, use the directive no sube nadie, nobody goes up. It is impossible to misread. In high-noise, high-risk environments, this level of linguistic precision is your most reliable tool for stopping an accident before it happens. Frustration often builds in the afternoon when the site runs out of a specific material, like clavos. If you ask a worker to restock and they reply, ahorita lo hago, don't assume they mean I'll do it this exact second. In Mexican Spanish, ahorita signals a cultural orientation toward flexible timing. It means they are aware of the task and will handle it soon, but not necessarily in the next 5 minutes. You also have to watch for the politeness instinct. A worker saying sí often just means they heard you, not necessarily that they understood the technical details of the instruction. To verify comprehension without being disrespectful, use a check loop. Ask, ¿Cómo lo vas a hacer? How are you going to do it? By understanding these subtexts of time and politeness, you eliminate the friction that leads to honest mistakes and project delays. At the end of the shift, as you tell the crew, limpian el área, the atmosphere of the site feels different when the language barrier is gone. Closing that gap transforms the site's resilience. When workers can flag a shoring issue or clarify a measurement without struggling for words, they become a proactive layer of protection for your schedule and your safety. But simply memorizing a list of words isn't enough. On a busy site, you need automatic, instinctual recall of these phrases. That's why we built StreetTongue. It allows you to practice real conversations in the specific dialect your crew actually speaks. Instead of classroom Spanish, you get AI scenarios and pronunciation scoring tailored to the Mexican Spanish found on Los Angeles job sites. Whether you're in construction, a kitchen, or a hospital, what is a highly specific workplace phrase you had to learn the hard way? Let us know in the comments.